What is going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Sorry, I turn my camera real quick because making sure we're good here. Ooh. Okay, we're good. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Oh, man, I'm worn out, man. I am worn out. I got to say, I was up till about 5 a.m. this morning looking at some of the undrafted guys. I'm not really done yet. I have more stuff I have to do, but wanted to get out, obviously, my grade for the draft and kind of go over the whole entire draft in a video as well, since I went over a lot of players specifically. And this has been a very unstressful draft. I gotta say, it's been a really good draft. Getting Jordan Davis, getting the Kobe Dean, trading for AJ Brown, and adding a good center in Juergens. I mean, they did a really good job in this draft. I thought they did great. Kyron Johnson from Kansas. I like that pick a lot. And obviously getting that tight end, I've watched a little bit more tape on, and I'm actually starting to like him just a little bit. See, maybe he becomes the second best center. That Grant Calcaterra that we're talking about. So it's going to be interesting. The undrafted free agent class it's done now. And I'm pretty pumped for what they're coming out with. You know, you have Josh Jobe from Alabama, and you have Goodrich from Clemson, which are two corners and they gave Goodrich like over $200,000 as a undrafted free agent signing. So they are making sure that this guy starts. No joke. They want to make sure this guy is actually starting. No joke. So I want to say hello to everybody on a Sunday. We're going to be taking at least a break this week, at least for a day, because it's been nonstop since first day of free agency, literally. But I appreciate it. What's going on? Young, no Honey Badger Saints after him. Yeah, I heard that. Randy says Dan still says expect Honey Badger to sign with the Eagles. Yeah, I don't know. Like Dan says a lot of stuff. I mean, I think they're trying to drive up the price. I don't think it's anything crazy. I think the Saints are trying to drive up the price. I think they're just trying to drive up some type of price for him right now. I think that's really it. Philly fan 8769 says, Joey, how I killed the draft. Let's go get Honey. Jay, what's going on? Wallace 2K, what's going on? Eric, what's going on, man? Lyden Potts and Goodrich should play cornerback. Joby should be starting safety if you don't get Honey Badger. That's another one, too, because Joby can play safety and cornerback. And, a little bit of a smaller corner. Not really small at all, to be honest. But really good coverage, really good man-to-man coverage. Very, stays within the hips of the receiver, fluid hips. Traps these receivers to the sideline. Very physical with these receivers as well. So I do. Mario Goodrich is just a dog. I mean, just a total dog. I don't know if they both are good in zone coverage, but when it comes to man-to-man, I think they're totally fine. I like both of these corners a lot. Like, I really like them. Mike said, yo, what's up, Joey? Let's hope Honey Badger signing. I hope so. Eric, what's going on, man? SHAKESQUAD, what's going on, bro? We got Ron says, hey, Joey, how are you doing, brother? Feels damn good to be an Eagle today. It really does, dude. You wake up, and I'm just like, man, I didn't have to bitch about anything. I didn't have to bitch about one thing for this draft, like, at all. It's so nice to not complain about something. And felt so comfortable during this draft. Like the first pick, I felt really good. And then once we got into Kobe Dean, I was like, we're going in the right direction here. We're actually going in the right direction. It's happening. So I was pumped. I was excited. I was ready to go. Yo, Light and Pop, what's up, man? Our altar says we might be putting Joby at safety because he can play safety. They could. He was supposed to be a 4th-round pick. Josh Jobe was supposed to be a 4th-round pick. Or Josh Jobe. Sorry, I call him Joby. Sorry, because of the E. Josh Jobe. Judson said, I can't believe we actually got decent undrafted free agent corner. No, two really good ones. Now, the guy from Duke, I'm not really sure about. I think the guy from Duke is more of a, probably less promising than the other two, but Josh Jobe and Goodrich got paid a lot of money. The Eagles gave him $216,000, which most of the time they really don't give undrafted free agents that much money. So, Leonard Potts, apparently Badger is close to his signing with the Saints. Yeah, I don't think it's close to his. I think they're just trying to drive the price up. I mean, we'll see. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Sandrick says, is Nelson coming back? No, he's with the Texans, unfortunately. Chris said, what's good? What's good? Kenny says, and like how these guys can make the team at all. Dave says, I think we're only 76 out of 90%, 90-man roster so far. Let's not work. Still left to be done. I can't wait to see what the roster is going to look like going to training camp. And to be honest, guys, I would not blame them if they want to get a young cornerback. You know, they might get their young cornerback as a number 2 right now. You know what I mean? You never know what you get. You know, I mean, I don't know where Goodrich was supposed to be drafted, but that kid is a freaking dog. Like, that guy has got some relentlessness towards him. His coverage is great. His tackling is A+. Goodrich was ranked top 5 in a lot of categories. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, Goodrich was ranked so high with the top cornerbacks in statistics. I'm trying to look for it right now. I should be near it. You got to check this out. This, I was like, holy crap. So, Mario Goodrich was top 3 in receptions allowed per game. Okay, he did not allow a touchdown last year, which is kind of crazy. Okay, Goodrich was ranked 5 in yards per coverage snap. Goodrich was ranked 4th in yards after catch per completion. He was ranked 4th in hands-on ball percentage. I mean, that's just crazy, dude. I mean, that's just insane. Like, who is this guy? Like, no joke. Who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is. Trying to figure it out. No idea. So, let's see here. I'll get down this chat a little bit. LD says Goodrich likes what we hope Mills would be. Yeah. Probably probably a huge upgrade from him. Kenny says, thank you, Tennessee, for the trade. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Getting A.J. Brown was just fantastic. That was probably the highlight of this draft, to be honest with you, because we wanted to get Jalen Hurts a proven weapon, and we got him one, which was kind of crazy. Greg says, Howie's a genius, just killing the draft. And Kobe Dean, 3rd pick. He was supposed to go in the 1st round. So what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed the draft the past few days. It sucks, man. I'm so used to streaming with 500 now. It's like I was expecting to get on with him today. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun just to do it together. And we did it last year and we liked it. We did it this year. It was a lot of fun. Justice at Rager might get cut. I don't know how he says he's staying. Really pissed me off the other day when he said that. But of course, he's got to say something like that. I was smiling all draft. How he did. Yeah. It's so weird to even hear you say that. You know what I mean? Because Howie's been getting a lot of crap, and obviously, these drafts haven't been good. Well, last year was good. Last year was okay, but nothing compared to this. I mean, he became the focal. He became the big news as one of the teams to which teams got better from this draft: the Eagles, the Jets, the Giants, the Ravens. Some good teams out there. Yo, Joe Maddie. After looking at highlights, the cornerback from Duke looks great. Yeah, I have to watch more of him. I looked at Goodrich. I looked at Goodrich and Job last night. Did I look at anybody else? No, I don't think I looked at anybody else. Brad, what's going on, man? I don't know. So far, all right, so here's the list. I have the list right here. I think this is it. I think this is all they signed. So here's the list of undrafted free agents. Oh, yeah, Carson Strong I went over too. So quarterback Carson Strong, quarterback E.J. Perry. Oh, I didn't even know they did that. Running back Kennedy Brooks, which I heard good things about. Wide receiver Britton Covey, which I heard a lot of good things about for his speed at wide receiver, slot receiver, and a good special teamer. So you could get something, probably some good value out of him. Offensive guard William Dunkel, offensive guard Josh Sills, defensive tackle Noah Ellis, cornerback Josh Joby, cornerback Mario Goodrich, cornerback Josh Blackwell, safety Reed Blankenship. It's another one I want to see too and check him out as well. But definitely interesting, though. It's a good class. They brought in some offensive linemen, corner, and safety, pretty much what they needed. on this roster, which we're kind of empty right now. So I don't blame him for not drafting a safety. Besides, obviously, they could draft Kyle Hamilton, but they go defensive line before anything. So that's just how it goes most of the time. Okay, Joe says, Joey, check out the kid from Utah, Covey. You'll be blown away. Yeah, I've already heard good things about him. That's probably going to be my next video, to be honest, for tomorrow. Maria says, Goodrich right now is better than Booth. Really? Where was good? Why did Goodrich drop? Like, did he have injury? I know Job had an injury. Job had foot surgery in December. Okay, he didn't play in the SC championship game. What happened to Goodrich? Why did he drop this? Why did he drop? Why didn't he get drafted? Did something happen that I don't know about? I mean, I tried looking to see what happened with him. I know he got injured too, maybe, but it probably wasn't as bad. Jonathan, what's up, Joey? W draft, W undrafted free agency, W AJ Brown. Big Mel said, really want us to get a safety. I said we have to bet on defense. I liked it. Oh, they killed it this draft, and they totally killed this list of free agents. Our list is undrafted free agents. I mean, I can't even really complain. I really can't even complain about it. So he said, do you think Hurts will become a franchise QB? It just depends, man. He's got to take a big step. Look, he gets like 25 to 30 throwing touchdowns this year. Looks capable, really, it's the eye test, man. It's going to take if he's going to take a big jump. You know what I mean? Yo, Kenny says, just heck no, he gone. No, we'll see, though. Craig says, hey, Joey, I love Nakobe Dean in the third pick. I honestly believe we got 4 first-round quality players. I believe it. Nakobe Dean, like, whatever's going on with this injury, which I think he's healthy. I mean, he says he's ready to go. He's healthy. He's ready. This guy's going to be a generational talent in Philly. He's going to be a generational talent. Nakobe Dean was a top 17 ranked player in this draft, and you got him the third round at a value. Okay, I think his name was slanted around a little bit because of, his pectoral injury. So we'll see. Sponge says we should just get Justin Ross from Clemson. George Joint says, I called it that this was by Howie's best draft, NFC East champs every year to come. I feel like the division is definitely very possible with this roster. It is. It really is. We'll see, though. We got a new member to the Shake Squad Armory, Frank Grady. What's going on, man? He is a Shake Squad captain. Appreciate you picking that tier, dude. I just put up 2 channel memberships last night. I just covered some of the new draft cross prospects on some highlights and some other stuff. So definitely check those out if you guys have it. Thank you so much, Frank. So much. GG, damn easy money disappeared. He actually commented on a video I did last night and talked about Carson Strong's arm. I swear to God. I think I actually saved it on my phone because I sent it to 500 last night. And I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, he sent me a text. He sent me a comment. And it said, I can't load it, but it said like Matt Corral, strong arm Corral or something. So I guess he jumped ship. Dad said Nakobe Dean is our new Dawkins. He's that dude. He's a real leader. I could be anyone stoked. Philly fans said kind of feel bad. Rumors cost him a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, that's the shitty part about it. It costed him a lot of money. Definitely. That guy, when Howie made that phone call, he's like, you ready? And then Howie at his press conference was like quiet for like 10 seconds and said, you cannot hold this kid back. This kid is going to be the DK Metcalf of this draft. He is going to have a chip on his shoulder so bad. I am telling you right now, he is going to he's going to literally make teams pay for how they passed on him. He is the DK Metcalf of this draft. 100%. Totally believe it. I totally believe it. No joke. Henry says, to the people saying Goodrich reminds them of Mills, that's the case Giobe would beat him out in roster spot. I've always liked Mills. The one thing about Mills I did like was he just never gave up. You know what I mean? Never gave up. He could give up a bad play, but he always came back. Levin says easy money is Matt Corral's closet right now. He's moving in. G says, welcome, Frank Radia. Jeremiah says, love the undrafted free agent acquisitions. Dude, I am loving them. They're perfect. All of them make sense. They got offensive line. They got safety. They got corner. They got a wide receiver, probably mostly a special teams guy. So Tim said, what are we doing with cornerbacks? I feel like you got Goodrich here. You got Josh Jobe here from the undrafted free agent list. I think to be honest with you, they see something in one of those two guys at the number 2. I really do. I feel like, I'm not saying that he's going to be these guys will be our future number 1. All I'm saying is that you're trying to get a number 2 this year, and I think you have a good number 2 here. I think you can have a good number 2. The Eagles paid Mario Goodrich $217,000, which they totally overpaid him as a undrafted free agent, but they did that on purpose because they like him. They want him to sign here, and they really think he's got a big chance. They overpaid Jack Stahl, undrafted last year, and look, he starts for our team as a backup, pretty much a backup tight end. So they hit on these picks, guys. The Eagles hit on undrafted free agent picks. They do. And it says, yeah, Easy Money said he never coming back. Rich says, Rasan's spine injury might never play again. Dad says Dean is better than Parsons. We finally got that dude. Bro, his whatever his medical is something is going on. Like somebody slandered his name. I feel like somebody totally slandered his name through the mud, and Nakobe Dean is ours now. I mean, he's ours. Just the truth to it all. Vio says we already got so many receivers, we don't need Justin Ross. Jeff also says with Hurts not all about stats, he could show he can make high level throws, the anticipation of seeing the field. That is what's missing. Baron says Howie Potter. He said Jay Breezy, what's going on? I gotta go down this chat. I'm so behind right now. I'm so behind. We got Dave says I can see D in the second year being a captain of that defense. Oh, 100%, dude. Give it time. I can't wait. G says easy was that Cowboys chat. Wow. He might have been. I don't know, dude. Ray says, hey, Joey, Smoke Money is about to sign with the Saints per Tom. Yeah, he already signed already. I already saw that yesterday. Robert says the videos of the undrafted free agent was awesome. Those two cornerbacks look really promising. No, they do. They really, really do. This is why they're probably not going to – this is why they let Steven Nelson walk. Like, they figured that they were going to get some – and, look, they didn't make a reach on a guy in the draft. When you're in the 6th round, I was like, they're not – even if they draft a corner, it's nothing promising. Okay? It's nothing promising. But I don't know how Goodrich was undrafted. Now, Dean had – no, Dean. Josh Jobe was, had foot surgery in December. Okay, he plays safety and corner. A little bit, smaller than Goodrich. Goodrich is a good 6 feet tall. I think Jobe is like 4'11", 5'11". Sorry, 4'11". I was about to say 4'11". What the hell am I talking about? It's kind of crazy. I think they got some. They got some players here. Lightning Pots. I hope we get Jobe and Goodrich. Jobe and Goodrich, just keep both of them. Jobe can play safety. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if he could be a starting safety. I'm not sure. I've heard some news on Jobe that he's better at man coverage than he is playing zone. I think both these guys are just better man coverage corners, which I'm happy about. I have no clue how we got both these dudes. Me neither. Zaire Santana, what's going on with Honey Badger? Apparently the Saints are making a push, but I don't think it's real. I feel like they're just trying to drive the price up. I don't think they're making any push. Like you're telling me the Eagles aren't making any push for him right now? Like nothing. I would kind of be shocked and surprised. Craig says, love A.J. Brown. Davis has potential to be an elite pass rusher. Totally agree. A.J. Brown getting that proven weapon in Philadelphia, bro. That was the icing on the cake. Then giving him that 4-year, $100 million deal, 57 guaranteed. But Jordan Davis, that was my guy. That was my guy all offseason. I remember how many times did I say you're one of the Georgia defensive linemen with the first pick or the second pick? I thought they were going to move up for a corner with the first pick. But how many times did I say Jordan Davis or Devontae White? I've said it a million times. I wanted one of those guys. We got him. I don't care if we gave up 4 picks. I really don't, because at the end of the day, yeah, day 3, we usually have picks through 5 through round 7, and I understand that. But I was totally fine with it because Howie was aggressive in this draft. There's people pissed off about it. I don't know why. If Howie sits and doesn't move up, we get pissed off. If Howie moves up for a player, we spend too much. We didn't spend too much. We jumped in front of the Ravens. I mean, I'm totally fine with this draft. I'm good with the value we got at all these picks. I'm totally fine with it. I have no problem with it. This damn phone. I'm trying to play this stream on here, so I'm good to go here. It's so annoying. All right, we're good. So it says sleeper pick is Grant Calcaterra. Just wait and see. Watch tape on Calcaterra last night. Okay, a lot of tape on him. Okay, what I can say is he reminds me of Travis Kelce so much, and I don't know why. It's just really weird. He's got really good hands, acrobatic catches. He's got really good hands. He does. Now, he was a transfer from Oklahoma to SMU. Okay, he played with Jalen Hurts in 2019. He came in. He's really come into this season with a lot of concussions, which isn't really that good. He ran a 4.62. Okay, it was 4 years he's played. I think he has 79 catches for 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Okay, he's 24 years old, so a little bit older than the average free agent of the average draft pick. So I feel like, I mean, he's burnt, guys. I mean, he could be JJ. I don't know. I mean, from what skill set we're getting from this guy, I feel like he could beat JJ out. That's just me, because look, think about it like this. You look at tight end spot, right? You have Dallas Goedert. You got Tyree Jackson. That's number 1. He's going to his second year as a tight end. Number 2, he's coming off an ACL. And then you have Jack Stahl. That's mostly a blocking tight end at this point. You know what I mean? So I just feel like there's a lot more what we're missing here. And JJ, can he block defensive ends and linebackers? I'm not really sure, you know? G says, what up, everyone? Grade for Eagles draft. Yeah, give me a grade, guys. I want a grade. Robert Jones, is A.J. Brown taking number 11? I honestly don't know. Who has that number? Pascal has that number. He might be giving that number over. He might be getting that number over. I wouldn't doubt he's giving that number over. Eagles fans, I really like the Carson Strong pick as a developmental pick. Totally agree. Totally agree. Like, look, the problem with Carson Strong could throw 80 to 90 yards. I mean, his arm is ridiculous. And I think it's a good thing because he will give our guys good looks for training camp and preseason. You know, he's got issues with consistency on his mechanics and his throws and climbing up the pocket, and he was injured. He had knee surgery, you know what I mean? So, he's had a very up and down career, but when the guy could pass, when he's accurate, he can be very accurate. So, I like Carson Strong. I thought he was a valued 3rd-round pick for me this year if, the Eagles want to take him, but he went undrafted. So, hey, why not? We don't know what's going on with Gardner Minshew. And down the road, you don't even know if, a quarterback gets hurt, Gardner Minshew's available. They might keep Carson Strong as the backup. You never know at this point. You know what I mean? I'm kind of waiting for that Andre Dillard trade and, maybe Minshew. But Rager, apparently Howie Roseman said he's staying here. I don't know why, but that's what I heard. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. No idea. Maria says Davis will never be a passer until he learns how to play with leverage and power. I think he'll learn over time, man. I think after a year, he'll be totally fine. He's got to learn behind Cox and Hargrave, and he's going to be disruptive this year. He will be disruptive. He's going to play next to Milton Williams with that second rotation if that's what they want to do. And you're gonna have some help with Hassan Reddick on the edge, and who knows at this point. Kyron Johnson, he just drafted from Kansas, he might be in the rotation as a rotational defensive end as well. So there's a lot to look forward to. I definitely think that Jordan Davis was worth it. I think watch the next couple of years, you're gonna see that Jordan Davis is gonna be that guy. He's gonna be that guy for us. Trust me. Troll says Honey Badger to the Saints. Adam Schefter, did he actually sign? Did he sign? No, he didn't sign. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just driving the price up, dude. I think they're driving the price up a little bit. That's it. Rand said, if Howie is the reason for Dean dropping, watch out because Nakobe Dean will want out after his rookie contract. I don't know if that's even true, dude. I mean, just from one guy, you're talking one guy though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can't be just from one person. It has to be from everybody. Like, there's a lot of teams that passed on him. One rumor isn't going to have a million teams pass on him. Like, it would have had to been said by a lot of teams that checked on his medical as well. So that's something else you have to look for too. Oh, let's see. We got a super chat from Jeremiah Butler. Thank you so much, man. He says Howie owed us this two shit drafts and now 2 bangers. I give this an A. The offseason is a total B plus until I see significant DBs. Yeah, no, I think it's an A plus because of just look. I think it was a very free agency. Free agency in general was a slow strategic free agency, but it wasn't great. No, it wasn't great. So. I totally give the free agency wasn't good. Besides Hassan Reddick and Kaiser White, like it wasn't flashy. You know what I mean? Like they weren't aggressive to go get somebody. They kind of let a lot of guys slip through their fingers. I didn't expect too many signings at big contracts, but so far it worked. It worked out for us in the end. Apparently there was a plan. The AJ Brown stuff probably didn't come up until like later on, right before the draft, pretty much. So we'll see. We'll see. Beyonce said Jordan asked Jordan Davis to pass rush doesn't mean he can't be a good pass rusher. No, I totally agree with that. And on top of everything else with that, Georgia couldn't maintain his weight either because he was like 365 in that championship game. I mean, he was overweight in that game. He looked slow. He looked sluggish. And as soon as the combine came around, he dropped to 340. I feel like he could drop another 10 pounds and he'll be totally fine. Libicott says there's interest, never changed. Seg says, Kelly, can you please check see if Slade Bolden got picked by anyone? Please, Slade Bolden? I'm not sure. Chris says Grant Calcaterra is a major Steeler throwaway pick if continuous concussion. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I have that's like kind of crazy with him right now. John 3 said, do you hear Nick Foles? I thought they're redoing his deal. They released him. Brian Patterson, 31 teams passed on him. And I'm telling you, dude, he's gonna have a chip. Nakobe Dean is going to have a chip on his shoulder, bro. This guy is going to go out of his mind. Barron says, I can't believe we were able to get Davis, Brown, Dean, and Kelsey's replacement. Brad says, Dean might go down as the greatest linebacker ever. I'm telling you, I think this was the steal of the draft. That pick was the steal of the draft. It is going to be a story that we're never going to forget. I'm telling you. Frank said, the Eagles gave out 3 highest guarantees to undrafted free agents in the NFL. Strong, Noah Ellis, and Goodrich got real good money. I don't think Howie plays that game to badmouth a player. No, I doubt it. I mean, that's a theory, but and this was definitely an A+. A+ in my opinion, dude. GG Man's a correction. A from JB. Zachary says, BMFX, bro, when they did tell him pin his years back and get the QB, he dominated Bama. I totally agree. Lemmy Cott says, Brian, 31 teams also passed on A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf. Bion says Davis creates a lot of double teams and triple teams. That's going to give Dean so many free sacks. No, I definitely agree because once he takes on those double teams, Dean's going to play right behind him, and he's going to oh man, man, this is going to be exciting, dude. I can't wait. I want training camp to start right now. I want to see these guys. I mean, when they have mini camp, when they have rookie mini camp this weekend coming up. Maria says Hurts isn't looking over his shoulder at any of his roster. John Castellano said, you see Dillard has put 15 pounds of muscle. You could be smart to keep him or depth. Great trade bait for a desperate team. Yeah, the issue with him is that after this year, he has a 5th-year option. So the Eagles are trying to trade him now because after this year, and they don't want him to get hurt or anything like that, God forbid it, before the offseason. So, before training camp and stuff like that. So, yeah, I saw the pictures of him getting bulked up, which was great. But you're not paying this guy $12.5 million after this year. That's his 5th-year option, $12.5 million, and the Eagles are definitely not paying that. Dad says has to be a B because he had the AJ Brown move. Willis says there are absolutely no excuses for Shane Steichen and Jonathan Gannon. I totally agree, especially Jonathan Gannon. That guy has no excuse. No excuse. Zach says, damn good. Slade was good to not get picked. So Fantasy, the reason Kelsey's beloved, not only a player, but already taking this kid under his wings. Yeah, Cam Jurgens is going to be something special. Watch video on Cam Jurgens. You will be excited. You will be excited. This kid is tough. He was a track and I think he was a track and field star as well. He is going to be good. He's going to be really good. With Jeff Stalin and having Jason Kelsey by his side, this was a good pick. It wasn't a sexy pick. I understand that 100%. I didn't say, whoa, no. I was like, that's a good pick. I mean, that was a strong, good pick. The Eagles took a center and landed. They took the best center in college football last year, and they turned him to a left guard. I think they moved him to right guard, didn't play well. They moved him to left guard just to throw him there, and he started playing well next to Mulata. So I thought it was excellent. We got 392 in the chat. Thank you all for being here today. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. We cover the Eagles every single day. We'll be having streams mostly every day this week to talk about the undrafted free agents and everything like that. So definitely check out some of the videos. We posted some new ones of the undrafted guys. I did a graph trade on on the video I made last night. I pretty much put out 4 videos and 2 membership videos last night. I mean, I was up to like 5 a.m. I finally went to sleep and I was like, I was totally fine. But hey, I'm happy about it, and definitely like the stream if you guys have it. There's almost 400 people in here. Like the stream. Seriously. Let's get the stream to 200 likes if we can. We got super chat from Sue. Man, thank you so much, man. You have to do that. So nice of you. Gronk had 20 concussions during the career and he's all right. Just a squishy brain. Grant only had 2 minor concussions. Doctor said he didn't have to stop playing that and he was fine. That was his choice to stop playing. Yeah, right. No, I totally agree. I told Gronk has had... I can't even count how many he's had. But I appreciate super chat, Suo. G said, how much does he owe you? Chris says, Davis, Hargrave, Williams, Reddick, Dean White, and Sweat. Cox can rotate in the Davis or Hargrave. I totally agree. Tries to shakes. Does this weekend put you on the level of Rams and Packers? What do you mean, does this weekend put on the level of Rams and Packers? Of like roster-wise? Probably not close to that, but man, they got a million times better. I mean, this is a roster that, just think about it. Like, it all depends on Jalen Hurts, man. Like, this is it. If Gannon can't pan out, Shane Steichen, that offensive coordinator, can't pan out, Hurts. There's a lot of different moving pieces for this year. Keith Blind says, why wasn't Goodrich drafted? I watched tape and Kelly looks good. He looks fantastic. I'm trying to get an answer right now why Goodrich wasn't drafted. Did he get hurt? Did something happen to him? I mean, I don't know. They gave him a lot of money, so he must be really healthy. Ryan says it seems to be down the Saints Eagles for Tyrann Mathieu. That's what it seems like right now. So we'll see. We'll see. So then it says, we have Kaiser, White, T. Edwards, and Edward re-sign a waste now. No, not at all. You have 3. I mean, depending on what they want to do defensively, they could stack 3 linebackers if they want. It doesn't mean they can't, because you're going to have a moving piece, because every week is going to be different for the Eagles, just because Hassan Reddick is going to be moving around depending on matchups to edge rusher the Sam linebacker. So, I mean, Davion Taylor is probably not going to get the most of playing time. He'll get playing time, but he's got to stay healthy. This is why they added a couple linebackers. So, we'll see. Usually, what's the defense says to me? We going after quarterbacks. Yeah, that's. I would agree with that. Totally agree. Angelo said we should have pushed hard for Leon O'Neal Jr. and Smoke Monday. I think we're fine with what we have, dude. Like, there's only so much we could do. You can't. I mean, they can't bring out all these guys. I mean, they can only bring in whoever. Like, just during the draft, teams are already talking to these potential guys. Once the 6th or 7th round comes and these guys know they're not getting drafted, they figure that they're going to be available. And they talk to these guys by the 6th, 7th round, and they try to get deals done. So Brad says Cam against MSU ran DB down after an interception about 59 yards. Really? That's how athletic this guy is. He's that athletic. Dave said, not sure when it will sink in, but we got A.J. Brown. Also, when do you think we'll visit the NovaCare? I don't think he had his interview yet, but probably soon. I mean, I'd give it time, but probably soon. Yo, Bergang, what's going on, man? He said, I remember me and you and Desert playing Friday talking about getting Dean and Davis and trading for AJ or DK. We had a Howie vision. Yeah, and 500 calls it the Howie multiverse of madness because we are going through something right now, which is crazy. Jalen Walker Devon says Cam Jurgens versus any team video are just highlights all the way through. But dude, he's tough and he moves his feet very well and he's physical. I've seen him drive guys to the ground. His blocking is insane. It's really good. Who that dude said there's a video calculating here in New Orleans of Badger wearing a Saints shirt LSU gathered. Yeah, dude, I don't believe any of that. Until I see pictures or photos or anything, I don't believe a damn word. Like, of course, after this news comes out, you hear news like that. I doubt it. Yeah, Nick Foles released by Bears. Levin said, yes, I do. I'm not moving Sweat to a linebacker. Randy says, I've had 7 concussions, and now I can be in the sun for longer than 30 minutes, so we will see, but I think he's a Band-Aid. Tight end concussions. Calcaterra. GG says he probably won't. Vincent, what's going on, man? He says, the undrafted free agent Josh Blackwell, the cornerback from Duke, is uber athletic. He ran a 4.3. Yeah, I haven't looked at him yet. I've looked at the two in Job and Goodrich, so we'll see. Joe Manning says, I can't remember the last time I was this excited about the Eagles. This is probably, it's been one of the best off seasons I've ever been through. I mean, really, other than like maybe 2017 when they went after a lot of free agents, this has been a pretty good. This is the best draft we've had in years. Dad says Hurts and Gannon are the two major things I'm worried about. Yeah, Hurts, Gannon, and Shane Steichen. Don't put the offensive coordinator off because he's not great either. Maria says the Edwards re-sign is not a waste. He is starting Mike. Yang says Goodrich was injured at time of draft. With what? With what? They gave him a lot of money, so obviously he can't be that injured. It can't be that bad. So they gave him over $200,000 as an undrafted free agent, which they overpaid the crap out of him because they think he could make a difference here. They're not paying a guy that much money for him being injured, like that injured right now. So we'll see. Liv said Davion Taylor or Sean Bradley deserve a shot. Yeah, they'll get their shot. They're going to have competition, but you don't want to make anybody comfortable on this roster. So. Susan says, Joey, how far are we from Bucks, Rams, and the Packers? I don't know. It just really depends on the quarterback situation. Depends on Jonathan Gannon and how he runs his defense. It's just there's a lot of things that we have to watch out for. Vince said, Goodrich speed is why we didn't get drafted. Job was injured during 21. Yeah, he had the foot. Job had the foot surgery in December. He didn't play in that SEC championship game, so he didn't miss a lot of time. Yo, Loyal, what's going on, man? I hope you had a good draft, good weekend. Happy Sunday, bro. Keith says, if someone started a rumor Dean had an injury, that cost Dean millions, but thank you. Yeah, thank you. thank you for Nakobe Dean. I'll take it. I'll take it right now. I ain't complaining about it. I will take it. I ain't complaining. Eddie says, Sweat, Hargrave, Davis, Williams, Reddick is our future front. I totally agree. Robert says, if I'm Honey Badger, why not come to Philly with the talent we have on defense plus offense? That's what I'm saying. I think we're built a lot better than the Saints right now. And that's just me. I feel like the Saints, especially with a new head coach, Sean Payton's not there anymore. So there's a lot of new pieces right now. Plus, there's still a question at quarterback over there, too. So we'll see. I'm awake. Are you says, let's see here. Not Dean Johnson. Dad says, on paper, this is the best defense we've seen in Philly in a very long time. Now, this whole has to come together. Step 2, Jonathan Gannon has to have a good year this year. You got to blitz. I swear to God, you start respecting quarterbacks with this defense that you have. Right, I'm telling you, you got to get that pass rush this year. You have to get it. Yo, we got Lindy. What's going on, man? He says, yo, Joey, man, what a weekend with this draft. Dude, it was so funny watching you're reacting to us on the A.J. Brown news. Yeah, I watched your reaction too, dude. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Lindy Endzone, he is an Eagles content creator. Definitely check out his channel if you guys haven't. One of my good friends on here. We'll be jumping on his channel probably soon to talk about the draft and stuff like that. So No, very happy, dude. I mean, I'm overwhelmed. I never felt so like less stressed about it. I just have so much excitement. I mean, I still didn't sleep like a baby during the draft because I was literally up all night looking at highlights and looking at this and that, and I was just so excited. Livicott said, "You want to see a pass rushing linebacker? Watch Kyron Johnson. Johnson's going to be interesting because they can line him up at linebacker, but he is a hybrid linebacker / defensive end and reminds the Eagles like Hassan Reddick and runs a 4.37. Kyron Johnson, the 6th-round pick from Kansas, you know, he's got a nice quick step. He's got good explosiveness. He literally at the Senior Bowl, he faced Trevor Penning, the number 19 overall pick, and he totally like destroyed him. He pushed him back. I mean, he took him over as a 6th-round pick. I mean, the Eagles moved up for him at, what was it, 181? They moved up? Yeah, they moved up to 181 to go get him. I mean, they didn't waste any time getting Kyron Johnson. That was a good pick. That was a really good pick. Yo, GG says someone says Reddick message has to be approved. Why? Really? Well, if there's any mods in here, please approve that. I don't know why it's doing that, which is kind of weird. I don't know why. He said Easy Money will never be in the chat again. He actually commented on one of my posts last night. Our D is getting more than 3-4 hybrid vibe. Ed says Dinkan has everything he needs to run any defense he wants. Devin White says Goodrich is only 175 pounds. Yeah, he's 6'2". I mean 6 foot, not actually 6'2", but 6 foot. Brad said I'd rather see Kyron more than Barnett. Watch him be better than Barnett. Watch him be better than Barnett being the 14th overall pick. Wouldn't even surprise me at this point. Yo, Dad says, God, the Cowboys' tears taste so good. Oh, the salt. I mean, I've seen a lot of the content creators talk about the Dallas, I don't know. That tackle they got in the first round is one of the most highly penalized tackles in college football. They're dealing with some guys. They drafted pretty much 2 guys in the first. Jason Tolbert, I think was their best pick. I mean, that was kind of their best pick in my opinion. I mean, they got a receiving, a blocking tight end later on. I mean, it was nothing amazing. I mean, I don't think they had a great draft. The Giants had a good draft. The Jets had a really good draft. The Ravens had a fantastic draft because I think, oh man, Jaguars had a really good draft too. I want to say, missed my chat. Quarterback 2, Gardner Minshew. I'm sorry about that, Andre. Gardner Minshew or Carson Strong, and also watch Covey highlights. I'm going to be watching the Covey highlights today, actually. I was looking over a lot. I was up till 5 a.m. this morning looking at a lot of players, so we'll see. But Gardner Minshew is going to be interesting. I don't know, man. I think he either gets traded or someone gets hurt, and maybe out of desperation they get a good pick for him next year. That actually could happen. Eddie says Dean and Kaiser play that same style. Totally agree. Ed's our goal line is D is shut down D. I'm like, our use his Cowgirls passed on Wyatt. Yeah, I don't know why they did. Yeah, because he was picked 25, 26 or something with the Packers. So we're most likely not getting. Oh, I know they wanted Jordan Davis. They wanted to move up in this draft. They didn't have any compensation. They didn't want to give up too much compensation to move up from 24. Joseph, I want Nick Bonillo, but the same thing in Kyron Johnson. They both get in the backfield fast. I mean, look, I don't know about Kyron's stamina and be able to and to engage for a long time, But I got to say, he's got a very good quick step. He's a freak athlete. I mean, he's got athleticism. So. He says, everyone think we good at cornerback. I mean, right now, I don't know yet, but I mean, they brought in 2 really good undrafted free agents. I don't know. The only one I could think that's going to get signed veteran-wise, if they go out for one, is probably Xavier Rhodes. Because Xavier Rhodes is not great anymore like he used to be, but I think he'd be a nice bridge corner, a nice role-playing corner as that number 2 with a good defense built around him. I think he'll actually be more productive. Now, Gannon did coach Xavier Rhodes with the Colts a couple years ago. After Xavier Rhodes got off that big contract from the Vikings and really had to revive his career back again, he went to the Colts on a 1-year deal and he balled out with Gannon as a corner coach. So, I mean, there's going to be good things. There's some really good things to take out of it. Dad says if we get Mathieu, we might actually have a top 3 defense. Just imagine, man. Just imagine, dude. This defense. I hope this defense takes a big stride, a big step forward this year. I hope they do. I really hope they do. So it says draft was much fun hanging with you in Philly. Great job. Yeah, I want to shout out Philly 500 because since we started the podcast, he's been so humble, so nice, and me and him are best friends off the field and off camera. I really had a good time. I mean, he makes the draft so much better, and you guys make the draft so much better. I don't know how much I contributed to the draft and those streams, but I want to say thank you to everybody that joined this past weekend. It was a lot of fun. Eagle Slayer says, we're not now the favorites to take the division. That's why the draft's so important. I feel like the Eagles can take this division. I really do. I really do. Limicott says, Devin, where are your info? He's 186. Ray says, hey, Joey, you go into the rookie camp, and if so, we need videos. I would love if I was invited. You're talking about the actual like open practice you're talking about, right? Yang Gang says, my buddy says Texas Stadium is the world's largest bar on Sundays. Dad says now we definitely need a quarterback too, unless Goodrich is that dude. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we're waiting for right now. Jeremiah says, Mathieu would make me feel so much better about our current DB room. Limit says, Saints didn't get Badger. Not yet, no. Chris says, Tribe, the Packers, yes. The Rams, no. Packers will drop back a lot. Keith Binding says, I watched Georgia versus Bama this morning. First play of the game, Davis destroys Bryce Young. Ball comes out. Dean picks and scoops for a touchdown, but called back. Dean is going to be a leader of our D. I totally agree. Totally agree with that. Ryan says, I don't see how the Saints can get Mathieu if they sign Smoke Money. Yeah, I don't know. I thought they were pretty much set, but I could be wrong, though. Carl said, with the moves that are made and Kelly Green coming to 2023, this team is going to be different. Ed says, just imagine our goal line D. Limit Cots, exactly what you said, Zach. I'm leaving Sweat on edge. What's going on, Randy? Eddie, what's going on? Says, to be honest, I've been saying the Eagles was going to draft Carson Strong. Glad we got him. Yeah, I didn't know what they were going to do at the quarterback situation. I'm glad they didn't draft. I'm actually glad they didn't draft one. I'm glad they didn't waste. I figured the Eagles were going to wait. They probably were kind of monitoring these situations with some of these quarterbacks in this draft. Rand said, hey, Joey, you going into the rookie camp, so we need videos. Arl says, Goodrich, I think, had rib injuries. No, that's not a bad thing. I mean, if it's not an ACL or an Achilles, I'm good with it, Eric N'Kobe Dean is the biggest steal of this draft. That's what I said earlier. The biggest steal of this draft, the best blitzing corner, the best coverage corner. You got a dog in N'Kobe Dean. You got a leader. You have a guy with a voice when he wants to use it. You have a generational talent. I feel like he's going to be a generational talent for years to come. The guy knows what it takes to win a championship. He does. He does. And he has the attitude. He has the leadership for it. He just has so much charisma that follows him. So, Eric said, do you think we are possibly Super Bowl contenders now, or is that right? I wouldn't go crazy with it right now. We have to see, we have the players, but we have to see what these coaches, if these coaches fail to use these guys in the right manner during these games to the best of their ability, then it's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big problem. So we'll see. Yang says, Philly D should look much more aggressive this year. I totally agree. Ray says, I can't wait to see Davis pancake Carson Wentz. Ha. Oh yeah, he's gonna get destroyed. We have the schedule that comes out on May 12th. The schedule does come out May 12th, which is pretty cool. So, damn straight. Chris says Dean will get paid in 4 years. Yeah, and he's getting paid nothing right now. I feel so bad for him because he shouldn't have been drafted in the 3rd round, but it is what it is. I don't know. King and Nerdy says, right now I'm imagining Tyrann Mathieu in a Kelly Green jersey. Barron says, seems like a lot of people like Carson Strong, not saying he's the future, just something. Well, and I think is most importantly, all I care about with Carson Strong right now is, develop, but at the same time, I want him to give these guys looks. How many quarterbacks did we get as camp bodies and couldn't give any of these guys that are trying to get roster spots good looks, throwing bad passes? Carson Strong could throw the ball. It's just being really consistent on it. It's being consistent on his deep ball and his, simple mechanics, right now. Climbing the pocket, is not sitting there not sitting there in the pocket and being a lone duck, a sitting duck pretty much. So that's, he's got to learn how to kind of, build himself in the pocket and be patient and get these throws off. So, that's the big problem with him. And obviously he had knee surgery in the past. So, gotta watch out for him too. Jed said, best D, we're missing a starter cornerback too, a safety. If you feel the quality, then maybe. Yeah, I think they will. We'll see. I mean, we're still early in this offseason still. So, Jason, what up, Joey? I hope Saints shit the bed and we have their top 5 pick in the draft. That's what I'm hoping. Hope they win only 7 games next year. 6-7 games. David says, what do you think about free agent Landon Collins if we get him? They could. I mean, look, they could. I mean, he's more of an in-the-box type safety, so his coverage isn't great. I want more of a rangy type safety, and Tyrann Mathieu is that rangy guy. That could play more than just safety. He could play corner as well, so definitely. I'm so behind this chat. I want to apologize because it's just going way too fast. I should have put slow mode on here. That's what I got to start doing. Kurt John said, thoughts on Britton Covey? Yeah, I've watched a little bit. It could be a slot receiver for the Eagles, very fast, twitchy, and a big special teams talent, which we have to definitely look out for. We're looking. We brought Devon Allen in here. We brought Devon Allen in here from Oregon that never played in the NFL, but he hasn't played since 2016. Good vision. But this guy here, we're going to find out. We're going to definitely find out. But I'm going to have more videos tomorrow. I literally just got 4 videos done. I got 4 videos done, 2 channel memberships last night. So I had 2 videos come out last night, 2 this morning, plus 2 channel memberships. So I was up till like 5 in the morning. It was crazy. Yo, Mayor, what's going on, man? If Carson Strong looks good, and probably next year we trade him to a QB team. I totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, Covey looks really good. I can't wait to actually read more on him as well as watch him. So I looked at him just a little bit last night. Torville says the Eagles would have to change their scheme on offense if Strong have ever come to this game. The RPOs wouldn't work well with him here. He has no mobility. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the issue. Limicos, he had 1,000 yards with Derrick Henry on his team. Mayor says, Kobe's nice. I've never seen a receiver, amazing hands, good kick return, punt return. Reminds me of a big Darren Sproles dude. Going to be nice. Dude, I can't wait to actually can't wait to watch him. Stewart says, you're a clown, bro. Who's being a clown? Hurts has an arm. He just got to work on how much power and traffic his throws. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I totally agree. Let's see if he improves that. Worked with Tom House, Quincy Avery, and some with Tom Brady. So we'll see. Ready to over 400 in the chat. Only 34 likes. Come on, hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. If you guys haven't, there is 476 people in this chat. We've been in 53 minutes in this chat already. Guys haven't subscribe to the channel, guys. We cover the Eagles every single day. We're going to be going over the undrafted free agents a lot more this week. And we're going to be streaming every day this week. So we got a lot more content coming out, and very excited, guys. It's going to be a very exciting offseason. I want football to start already. I'm kind of jonesing and ready to go. Definitely ready to go. So appreciate everybody that's coming to the chat today for support. Thank you so much. This draft was an A+ draft, in my opinion. It's cool stuff. We need to trade for at least one top corner to help out Slay. Tyler says, Covey is a fun guy, but Devon Allen signed 3 years, so probably out. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if Allen signed 3 years, I mean, he's not getting paid. I mean, barely probably getting paid at all. So I wouldn't even worry about that. Kirk said, Covey is out. Our punt return, kick return we've needed. Hope he makes it. I hope so too. Bang, thank you, Burgings. I hate this. Real go Birds. We got to Amber Alert. Be on the lookout on easy money reward. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Something happened? Brian Ball just went over to Kobe Dean. I gotta watch that video. You know he's gonna say some good things. Oh, man. South said, Break Cody said, within the locker room, though, he has an amazing culture. South Tech says that was what happens when you make trades. You get pick in returns. Congrats. Lucas said, Barnett and Rager got to go. I totally agree. Drew said, A.J. Brown is friends with Hurts and had Ryan Tannehill. I think he will manage. Must have the Cody love is hilarious. Limit says, South Tech's legit. Keep talking about we stuck like Hurts if he's bad. What is going on? Is there like a fight going on or something? Is there something going on? So we made a lot of progress on the building of the roster. Howie hasn't addressed the secondary enough for the past few years. We really need 2 quality outside cornerbacks in case Slade missed a few games. Yeah, totally true. Eddie says we will keep Strong over Minshew. Strong will be $300K. Minshew is 1.8. He's trade bait for sure. I definitely, man. You think they're going to keep Strong over Minshew? Minshew gets traded. I mean, look, it wouldn't surprise me if Minshew gets traded, to be honest. It wouldn't. If they get a draft pick for next year, I'm fine with it. You have 2 first-round picks next year. Get more draft picks for next year. 100%. Totally agree. Mayor say, remind how Sweat came on the Eagles when he was raw, but kind of show flashes. I think the linebacker edge we drafted Johnson will impact like how Sweat is now, but a little better from having speed. Yeah, I mean, he ran that 4.37 and had the scouts' heads turning. I saw that video. I was like, damn, this guy could run. That's why he has that explosive first step. So we got a super chat from Suo. Thank you so much, man. So what's your opinion on Barnett? I think he's a bust. Thoughts? He's a 1-year wonder. Really, to me, he's only had one good year. His 18 year wasn't, it was all right, but his rookie year was his best year. He had 5.5, 6 sacks his rookie year. Plus he had, the strip on Case Keenum in the NFC Championship game. And then obviously the strip on actually the pickup fumble from Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Made some good plays. But he's not living up to that first-round pick. And there's people that still defend Barnett. I mean, you're not getting that production out of him. You know what I mean? They re-signed him, but I feel like when Ojabo went down, they kind of re-signed him for a certain reason. So I don't know what they did. Raz, I know we don't care, but did you see Devon Allen, his sprinting, hurling, beat gold medalist? Yeah, no. And the thing is, he's a gold medalist. He's been in the Olympics, which is great because this guy's going to bring 100% effort. But I'm happy for him though. So I hope there's room for him on special teams or something. When the time comes. Tom say, hey, Honey Badger getting a strong push by Saints. Yeah, I think they're just trying to drive the price up, dude. I think it's just driving the price up. Who knows if there's actual negotiations going down. We'll see. I've seen nothing from Shefty or Ian Rappaport about that. I literally saw that from it was just a rumor. So we'll see. Cocaine says Barnett is the greatest Eagles player ever. You wish he was. I wish he was. Grimmer says, do you think Carson Strong can beat out Hurts? No, definitely not. Hurts is the starting quarterback for this year, 100%. LB says maybe Minshew is the Texans or watch full team. Tyler says Barnett is a bust. It is what it is. Chris R says we took Barnett over TJ Watt, by the way. Yeah, I agree. We took Barnett over Hassan Reddick. Well, not really over because he was the pick before us, but Zeg says, has Rager been released yet or still talks to trade? I haven't heard nothing since since there was the news about him getting traded. I've heard absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ryan says Johnson has a frame and motor similar to Trent Cole. Interesting. And here's AJ Brown, Calcaterra, Goddard, Pascal during run fits. Wow. Vladimir says Nitro Freak gave the Eagles a C- before we got Carson Strong. Yeah, I saw that he turned it into a B-, I think. It is what it is, dude. Everyone has their own opinion. I respect his opinion. I might feel better about this team now than I did before. But I feel like this is an A+ draft. I feel like, everyone has their own opinion, man. That says, got to feel good about this. Young guns are going to change his defense attitude. Maybe Barnett plays up because of it. One can hope. I hope he doesn't get more penalties and sacks this year. That's what I'm hoping. He was the most penalized defensive end last year. 8 sacks. 2 sacks, 8 penalties. Yo, South Texas, what's going on, man? What's going on? We them boys. What's going on? Bangberg says it's Texas boy, our number one cheerleader in here. GG Mess, our defense are coming for that ass. I totally agree, bro. Just imagine you got a defensive line right now with Jordan Davis, and then you put in Nakobe Dean on top of TJ Edwards and Kaiser White, and oh man. Nakobe Dean is going to make the calls. And I mean, I love, you know what? My favorite part about Nakobe Dean is that play in the SEC championship game. That play, you know, when his teammates messed up, I guess on coverage, and he like yelled at him, you know, and the guy knew he screwed up, and that energy transferred over, and that guy that screwed up made the next play. I mean, I love that. I love that. I thought that was so cool. Derek said, I'm surprised Merrick Goodrich wasn't drafted. Looking at his highlights, he's a beast. Hopefully he pans out. They paid him over $200,000. They paid him that much money because they want him to work out. I mean, they want him to work out. There's a good chance. Dad says Jerry Jones goes to the local prison for pro day. Mayor says to Joey, I think we have our second on the team, and between Josh, Job, and Goodrich, they both have top 5 stats. We'll let plus Zay and Zach McPherson battle good because Goodrich and Job is good enough to start. I mean, we'll see. Like, I mean, you get Job in there at safety. I mean, he's definitely a little bit more rangy than Goodrich, but even Goodrich could still turn a corner on a dime regardless. But Eddie says we need a heavy running back in our offense. Yeah, I feel like they should. I don't know what this other running back. I got to cover him too. Like I said, I only covered like 3 people, the undrafted guys last night because I was doing videos for the finishing up the draft and stuff for that. So I think I don't know if they got a bruiser back from that new one they did get undrafted wise, but yeah, they add another running back to the mix, so we'll see. I go, Casey, I'm still mad they took Barnett over TJ Watt. It is what it is. Dad says, no, not Mo. It's not. Eagles back on top, baby. South Texas, them felon boys own the division. So then says, damn, he needs to be going, try a new position because he got butterfingers. Dad says Cowboys had the worst draft I've seen in many and rare long time. Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. I mean, they were drafting well the past couple years. They actually were drafting pretty good. Surprisingly, they didn't this year. Limit says, Zach, what are you saying? Brandon Graham was worth the first round pick, wasn't? Tyler says, told you Josh and Britt, he's going to be fun for training camp. Brad says the next 1991 Eagles D. Lip Gorbick said we should trade Dillard. We could possibly get a second out of him. Milton says Honey Badger will be an Eagle this week. John said we still going to get Badger with the Giants. Man says, I hyped up Adrian Killings a few years ago because he was fast COVID getting the same treatment. He's not making the team. Well, Killings was different because, I mean, he was just way too small. Like he had track star speed, but he was just too skinny. He didn't have a big lower body. Like Boston Scott has a big lower body. Darren Sproles had a big lower body. He didn't have a big lower body. And he was way too skinny to be a running back. And to be really, I mean, they had him working out with the receivers at training camp, last year. It's unfortunate. It sucks. I was really excited about him. It is what it is. You can only do so much. Joey says, his Barnett defense, he's going to get pressure, just needs to turn them into sacks. I'm not even worried about him turning into sacks because if he gets pressure, he's giving somebody else the sack or the tackle. You know what I mean? So I'm fine with it. He just has to get pressure. I mean, that's really all I'm looking for. You give pressure, you're doing your job. That's it. Denzel Washington Burns said the Giants had a great day, but one questionable day, 2 and 3. You're talking about Wan'Dale Robinson in the who'd they get? Wan'Dale Robinson in the second round? I thought he was good. I mean, I think Wan'Dale's gonna be really good. I like him. He was one of my favorites. Favorite wide receivers in the mid rounds, or at least around 2 to round 3. But I thought mostly of him as a 3rd round pick. Torvald said Rager has been given permission to seek a trade. Last few other teams GMs hang up on this agent, and then they say he's available. Probably hang up faster with that auto warranty scam calls. Totally true, though. South Tech says, our Cowboy fan wasn't sexy, but that what we need on a solid B, honestly. Bang Bang Gergang says, Dad's deals, I'm dead, bro. Blue Sea says, Joe, your thoughts on Kayvon Thibodeaux, Evan Neal, and the Beaver and the New York Giants? No, Giants had a good draft. They had a really good draft. They drafted their tackle of the future. They got their defensive end in Thibodeaux, which was a good pick, which I figured he was going to go there. Pretty much a top 6 pick. That's where I figured he was going to go, somewhere in between there. And Beaver, and they made some really good. They made some really good picks. And getting Wan'Dale Robinson, I thought he was a good pick. Depending on what they're going to do, use him for special teams, or he's actually going to maybe compete. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But at the end of the day, I don't know. The Giants didn't, they're not picking up Daniel Jones's 5th-year option, supposedly. And if they do, he's not even worth it. Number 3, they don't have another first-round pick for next year. So the Giants better not play too great this year, because they need picks for a quarterback next year. Now they need that. I thought they were going to trade back one of those picks, but we'll see. Sarah says, I feel sorry for Jalen. People stick on him and constantly abuse him. What if he took his life because of it bullying? Dude, it's football, bro. It's football. There's a difference between yeah, he sucks, dude. He deserves everything he's getting. It's a whole different story with him. I mean, that's not bullying, in my opinion. It's not. It's sports. If you suck, you suck. That is. If he can't tell us that he sucks, then I don't know what to tell him at the end of the day. Okay? I don't want this sentimental feeling of, we're too hard on him. Dude, then get out of the city, because you're on the wrong team right now. That's just the truth. Lois said, I definitely credit Howard Roseman on a huge draft. Oh, yeah, Texans, you guys had a good draft, too. Getting John Mechie. I mean, you guys got some good players in this draft. Texans got some weapons in this draft for that quarterback you got over there that played good off of 10 games last year. You know what I mean? So I thought the Texans had a really good draft, getting Stingley and getting Mechie. I mean, you got some good weapons on both sides. It's a really good start for the Texans, I got to say. G said, horrible draft by the Cowboys. Horrible draft. Edward said, Eddie said, we got a better linebacker in front line, or beefy now, 100%. Sounds like I guarantee Tyler Smith will pancake Fat Boy Davis. Yeah, you know what's funny? And Tyler Smith is 25 pounds lighter than Davis. He ain't pushing Davis around. Come on now. Davis is almost 30 pounds lighter than Tyler Smith is 30 pounds lighter than Davis, dude. Come on now. And he towers over him like it's nothing. So, come on now. We got Josh Paludio. What's going on, man? He says, Joey, what up, Joey? Shout out from El Paso, Texas. Dude, appreciate so much, man. Appreciate so much. El Paso. Dude, I'll be honest with you. I've wanted to go to Texas so bad. I've always liked the state of Texas because, number one, I almost played football in Texas, but my parents wouldn't let me. I almost went to a D2 school in Texas. I almost went to Texas A&M Kingsville. I almost went to Texas A&M Kingsville a while back. I want to play for that school. I want to play Texas football so bad. My parents wouldn't let me. I could have went there, but my parents didn't want me to go because it was too far, and I really want to play football in Texas. That's where I really want to go. Texas is really nice. Well, it says, hey, Joey, a provider. My guy straight up just dropped his pants in the middle of the cafeteria. What? Says that people need to stop treating Jalen like he's a freaking dog on the street. Oh, my God. You're going way too far with that, bro. You got to stop. You got to stop. It's sports. This isn't some guy walking on the side of the street. This is sports. Sadie Side said, what up, mother truckers? I'm happy as we could be sucky Cowboys. I'm pulling for Devon and Britain. We'll see, man. I eat asses. I hope Davis and Dean make Dak and Zeke cry at night. So I'll text that. He's the left guard now, so a lot easier position. Baby Drip Yoda says, South Texas, you're smoking if you think pancakes. He ain't pancaking Jordan Davis. He's almost 30 pounds lighter than Jordan Davis. Jonathan, if Hurts doesn't work out, we'll trade for Lamar Jackson next offseason. Jonathan says, Cinder must be Rager's burner account. Brian says, Kenny Brooks running back, Oklahoma Eagles picked up undrafted. Limicott says Rager too emotional to be to in the league. Yeah, he's got to go, bro. He's got to go. Wait, missed what? Did I miss something in the chat? I don't even know. Did I miss like a super chat or something? Or no? Am I good? No, I think I'm fine. All right. I thought it just said I missed something. I don't know what happened. Kind of weird. He says Wandale is cool, a bit short. Yeah, he's short, but he's just got he's fast. He's very twitchy and slippery in the slot as an inside wide receiver. I think he's great. Kirk said I'm on Eagles. Kenny Brooks sucks. Brad says don't be surprised if Kenny Brooks ends up being the best undrafted free agent signing. DeMarco Murray was his running back coach, and he felt he couldn't keep off the field. He's a natural running back and a natural athlete. What is that? So they signed what? Another running back today? Or is that the running back that we did sign? Will the Sixers play today or no? The round 2 start? Shout out to mark my words, Fatboy Davis will be pancaked by Smith. Watch. I mean, you're saying the same thing the past 3 times. You're not telling me why he's going to get pancaked. So obviously you have no conversation right now. What's going on? Philly looks at what about Mathieu going to the Saints? I think they're just trying to drive the price up. I don't think it means anything. Because honestly, he'd be signed right now. Like this would be easy. Like this wouldn't be hard to do. Tosh, I don't see a place for Barnett. I'd rather see Reddick, Kansas Kid, Josh Sweat, Graham coming off that edge. I totally agree. Yo, Joker Oblivion, we can't let the Saints get Honey Badger. We need to hurt their draft stock. I desperately need him for our terrible secondary. How we cannot let that happen. We'll see. I figured because the Eagles didn't draft the safety, I figured they had this in the bag, but we'll see, though. I think it's BS, though. Lennon says Boy Davis broke records at the combine, by the way. Idrip says Davis will throw Smith. Justin Ross, Clemson Ross here, someone that would be intriguing me as an undrafted free agent. But to 18 and 20 spots left in the roster. I need some trades to happen. John says if Hurts doesn't work out, we will trade for Lamar Jackson next offseason. I doubt that, but we'll see. Yo, D-Train says, hey, guys, just wanted to let you know that I've seen Easy Money. He is in Eagles comment section talking about Rocket Arm Carson Strong now. Is he in this chat? Todd said this will be year 6 for Barnett. Joey says if he takes his life, he shouldn't be playing sports, period. It's definitely true. Rager needs to go to Dallas. Chris Dar says with Hargrave and Davis in the middle, Sweat, Graham, Barnett, Reddick should have career seasons, and Dean Kaiser White should be coming on the blitz more often. Oh, 100%. Because one of those guys can take on those double teams, one of those defensive tackles, and you're going to have an open spot for Dean or Kaiser White or somebody to go through on that blitz. Bino says people want Philly fans to be Charmin soft so bad. I'll never understand it. I totally agree. Who had to say Abraham Smith, running back from Baylor, is a monster, 1,600 yards, 12 touchdowns. Second said Mechie is going to be a beast. Roll Tide. Yeah, I think he's going to be a really good. I think he's going to be a really good player. So I can't believe we got AJ. Hasn't said in yet. No, it really hasn't. Like I always forget. I'm starting to I always forget he's like on this team. I think about him like, dude, I keep forgetting AJ Brown's on this team. I feel we didn't draft him. Well, we technically drafted the most proven wide receiver. We trade for the most proven wide receiver out of this whole draft. Steve Money says that doesn't Texas have too many rattlesnakes? I mean, I don't care about that. Dude, say, hey, do you use a certain software for your screen format? You're talking for this? You're talking for videos? I use OBS Streamlabs. For this, everybody uses StreamYard. I mean, most people use this StreamYard app. Might be upgrading to another software that does certain streaming like this. So, Limit Cod Jalen Rager's dog is a dog. He don't listen. Yo, says, yo, Reese. What's going on, man? He says, my guy Joey, hit the like button. Appreciate it so much, man. Thank you so much, dude. Hit the like button, guys. Let's try to get this to 200 likes if we can. 200 likes. We're at 186. 200 likes. Hit the like button. – Does help out the channel a lot, guys. Appreciate it so much. DJ says most people treat dogs on the streets well. What is that baby talking about? LB Carver says, this guy reminds me of the teacher that thinks you're bullying your friend when you're just messing around. Yeah, that's exactly. You said it perfectly. Tyler says Jordan Mailata shut down Nick Bosa, tossed Cam Jordan like he's a baby. Watch the film. Mailata is one of. Oh, I definitely. I remember that. I'm just to tell Rager to pull on this one. No one has sympathy for this guy. This guy deleted everything on Instagram, right? Deleted everything on Instagram when A.J. Brown was drafted and unfollowed the Eagles. Not even a couple hours later, he puts up a picture of himself lifting weights in the Eagles facility. It's a picture from the NovaCare complex, and he's literally lifting weights, and you can't even comment on the picture, and he has it blocked off. He's such a oh man, I can't stand him, bro. I can't stand him. I really can't stand him. He really just annoys me. Just I'm a Hurts fan. God, I'm rooting for him after all this. Oh, I'm rooting for him too, bro. I want him to succeed so bad. Just imagine if he works out. You got 2 first-round picks for next year that you could just use on positions. Oh man, those 2 first-round picks could be well used if Jalen Hurts works out. I'm telling you. You got Robert. What's going on, man? Sixers play Monday and then beat out. Yeah, that sucks. I don't think they're going to beat the Heat. I don't know. I think they're done. I think they're going to be done. I don't think they're going to last this game. Rod said, yo, what's the point of Harrow's been waiting so long to sign Mathieu, you think? It's length of contract and money. I mean, he can't be getting paid that much money after the draft. I highly doubt it at this point. Joe said every NFC's coach turned into their QB and said, guys, your lives are about to get even more harm's way. Eagles drafted Davis and Dean. Good luck to you. Donnie says it would be great if we could actually resign Hargrave. Him and Jordan Davis going to be deadly. Who had to says how he did the job, put Hurts in the best spot to win all the weapons. Ryan says round 2 starts tomorrow. Philly, I hope to God he chooses Philly. We need safety. LaCour said if Saints made a real good trade, they would have Mathieu. Case wishes spam honey badger chat come to Philly. Limit says Brian because TM at the 4 doesn't count towards the cap if they sign him. Gigi says and beat out. Apparently he's out indefinitely. He doesn't need surgery on his face, but I don't know. I heard he's going to be missing time. Plus he's dealing with a concussion too, I think. Yo, Devin, he said they can't pancake Davis with 2 Smiths. He's an automatic double there, Tex. I says Tyler Smith is swing door for D-line players. D-Train says they are saying Embiid might be back game 3 or 4. Yeah. He says, I don't know if they're going to last without him. Brian says, yeah, I figured they wouldn't cost against the cap anyways, but why wait too long to get Mathieu? Taylor said our linebacker is going to be running free all season because of the D-line smacking bulk carriers. Joey says, say Hurts has a great year. Would you still move up in the draft for Young, saving money and the possibility of what that Young could be in transcending talent? Yeah, I mean, definitely. Really good chance right now. I wouldn't move up. I wouldn't move up in the draft. I mean, if he plays lights out, you don't have to. No, if you move up in the draft for another, if Hurts plays well, you're not moving up you have to move up top 5 for a quarterback next year. I mean, next year's a totally different draft now. Like this year, like there was no quarterbacks taken in the first round. Besides, I think Kenny Pickett. I forgot when Kenny Pickett got picked, but never mind. Next year's gonna be a totally different story. So Dad says, hey, we beat the Heat without Harden and beat in the regular season. Yeah, I saw, yeah, I know that, but the playoffs are a totally different story, though. I don't know. Well, you could be right. But everybody's got to step up. So we'll see. Though. Always says, Zach Tyler McClain, we have multiple firsts. We can trade up. Limit cost of D-Train cause concussion will be a reevaluated after 5 days. G says, let's see what Harden and Maxey are made of, I guess. Torville says, J-Jaw is handling the things the right way. No complaining. Willing to try a different role. Probably not going to make it. Rager blames the team. Scrubs team info showed up out of condition. Wrong approach. Yeah, I definitely agree. John says, I can't wait for the Birds to reveal how the Kelly Green jerseys are. Take my money. I'm going to open my wallet. Take the money out. That's all I'm asking. Silver Tread says that with the talent we have in our roster now, this should draw attention from other superstars in the future, such as free agency. Howie should reflect on this draft. He killed it. Love the streams, Joey Silver. Thank you so much. No, I totally agree with that because we didn't look appetizing in free agency at all. Nobody wanted to come here. I don't think anybody wanted to come here, to be honest. And part of it, and definitely part of it wide receiver wise, because it's free agent. Because of obviously free agency, but Jalen Hurts, you know what I mean? So it's interesting. Tyler says, need to retire 17 from Carmichael. Joe Murray says, I think it depends how great Hurts looks because of winning may not be enough. It's a great question. I totally agree. Chubb says, Eagles will win the NFC East. Adam says, I need a Kobe Dean jersey number announced. Mr. Wing said, I would just sign Howard back, drop Kennedy. LB Cobra says, don't respect Rager. He's going to win us games when he's playing for the other team. Dude, he might want to go somewhere else and want to play. Maybe that's what he needs because obviously he can't take any criticism here. Do you honestly think he's going to be able to take criticism anywhere else if he can't handle it here? I mean, Jesus. That's just on Russ. I can't wait to see the schedule on the 12th. I'm pumped about it too. Taylor said, why does Rager's access card still work? Gigi says, show the chat your tweet about Rager. I got to find it. I couldn't hold myself back. I couldn't hold myself back. Let me try to find it, actually. I know I have it, Eth. No. I know I have it in here somewhere. There it is. I got it. FB. Let me actually put it up. If I can put it up. I was so fed up the other day. I mean, I had to put this up the other day. I had to put it up. He put up this picture not even 2 hours after he literally wiped out his Instagram, unfollowed the Eagles, and he put up a picture of him in the NovaCare complex working out, lifting weights. Screw this guy. So that's what I put up. Oh man, I can't stand that guy. I really can't. He really annoys me. He absolutely annoys me. No joke, he does. John says, I can't wait for the Birds to reveal how they Kelly. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Donnie Beck says, this is a real picture of our defense. We're all monsters. Chubb says, Eagles will win the NFC East. I hope so. I think they will. I think they have a big chance. I think they totally killed the draft. I think they'll get it done. We got 410 in the chat. Much love to everybody that joined the stream today. We're an hour and 23 minutes in. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We cover the Eagles every single day. Like the stream if you guys haven't. Try to get this to 250 likes if we can. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining today. If you're new, like I said, definitely subscribe. We're going to be streaming all week this week. We're going to be going over the rest of the undrafted free agents, and then little rookie mini camp is this weekend. So very excited about that. See where this team is going to go and what's going to happen. So I'm pretty pumped, guys. I'm pretty pumped. Mr. Wing says, I would just sign Howard back, drop Kennedy. Lacar says, don't respect Raiders. He's just going to win us games when he's playing for the other team. Let's see here. Tyler says, I'm hearing Ravens sign Kyle Hamilton, signing Marcus Smith. Their safety is on the trade block. George said, Embiid is 100% out the first two games, then he will be reevaluated. So it says, we need James and Winston to stink this year. I'm watching every Saints game. Yeah. Oh, totally. Just like I was watching these Colt games and making sure, see what was going on. Robert, what's your opinion on RG's situation? Who would you want in that position? I think Jurgens should at least try to compete at that right guard spot. I think Jurgens should compete there. I think Samalo should at least try to, maybe be I don't know. I think he should try left guard if he can. I I mean, I know that's his position, but I'm saying he's not going to play that. He should try left guard just to be a depth piece at the left or at the left guard position. I know that's his original position. That's what he plays, but I think he should just be a backup to Dickerson at this point. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with him, but we'll see. We'll see. Beyond says Bryce Young is going to be so damn good. Yankees will be getting Anderson. Jay says, I bet Jerry thought the name was Tyron Smith, so he drafted him. I think that's funny. Let's see here. Let's see what the Saints do with their trade offer, you know, this bullshit statement that they put out. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Crazy time for accurate assessment needs more than another year. That's the only problem, and nobody has patience for that. Texas says, and yeah, Kenny Pickett was the only first-round pick by the Steelers. Joe says, I can see Honey Badger just sitting in the back and waiting because injuries happen, and that could push up his cost. If I'm him, there's no rush. Slay would call up Tyron. Oh, 100%. He's like so much of the Eagles tweets. He likes Slay's tweet because they come from the same draft too. You know what I mean? D-Train says, nah, I'm not a fan of the Kelly Green. I can't wait for the all blacks with the new black helmet. I can't wait for both. I'm pumped for both. Tyler says 17 should be retired. Carmichael of the Hall of Famer. Mayor say Rager is the type of dude to surprise his homies with a visit from the Tickle Monster. He was the man said that Eric's isn't the guy. Carter Strong will get a chance to be the QB. The arm talent is undeniable. All of his knee continuing to improve. He's playing and practicing without the brace. Charles says, so when does Pascal give number 11 to A.J. Brown? I have one jersey that I need to convert to Brown. I'm not converting it to Pascal. YouTube user says, Jakes, how many sacks will Davis get this season? I don't know, dude. Like, I'm figuring maybe 5 to 7 for the start, maybe more than that. I don't know. He could have 6 to 9 sacks, maybe. Jay says, hold on. Maybe he's a Rager, so want to start his page over. JB says there could be some germs on the undrafted gem. Oh, why can't I can't read today, dude. It's been I from this streaming the past weekend. I've been like my mind is going like it's so slow right now. Like no joke. They're not making a strong Adam Schefter. They're making a strong push. Yeah, we'll see about that. Kirk says the only thing we were missing about after Mathieu is a QB. Arlo says, I like how he said Rager's Eagles after giving permission to seek a trade. Limit says, I can't imagine they fare well against Alvin Kamara. That says, let's start GoFundMe to cover the dead cap to release Rager. Well, that I have no problem with. That is no problem. As Touchdown Rep says, yo, Joey Furfur, whenever I see the news that Honey Badger signs with the Eagles, I will turn into Casper from the excitement. Totally agree. Mayor Slade said Rager type of dude that says pretty pleased with a cherry on top when he wants something. Oh man. All the stuff from the live stream yesterday, people of all what they would trade Jalen Rager for, people are messed up. Now for some reason I can't find any color. I guess I'll wait. What the hell is this? I'm getting tagged in so much stuff right now. What is going on? Like, did I miss something? I mean, I don't even have to look for news. Like, I get tagged like when anything comes out Eagles, I get tagged. LB Cobra says Rager probably means in the shower. I says I would love to get Chuck Clark from the Ravens. John says, what did the bullshit Saint statement say? I do not know. Bear said Rager, the type of dude to eat both ends of a loaf of bread because they feel unwanted. So it says, when's the black helmet getting released? The black helmet getting released is going to be sick with the black vibe. I mean, it should be this year. It's this year. It's going to be an alternate for this year. I don't know when they're actually going to release like the actual photos of it. I mean, this was pretty much like I've had this picture here from last time I had it, which I thought it was really cool. Like, this thing is awesome. Like, that thing is sick. I love that thing. With a black visor with it, that thing would be bussin'. I like it, though. It's cool. Gigi says, Slay is such a good teammate, and he was at Devin Allen's relay race 2 days ago. Oh, really? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, he does, man. He really cares. He cares about a lot of people, man. Cares about a lot of people on this team, I gotta say. This is when the black helmet getting released, going to be sick with black visor. 100%, dude. It's going to be awesome. John says, I'd rather start a GoFundMe for Dean with the money he lost. Yeah, I'd rather put money into that. Appreciate it, Junior. Aranda. Thank you so much. Mayor said, Joey, I trade Rager for Jamon Brown. It wasn't Jamon Brown the guard that tackled Wentz. Jamon Brown actually tackled his own. Oh my God, you guys have to watch that video. It's so funny. He literally tackled Carson Wentz. He literally almost sacked Carson Wentz. And then, like, when the pass rush was going on and like nobody was like, there was no defensive lineman like rushing him, he sat there and was putting his gloves on. Yeah, he sat there and was putting his gloves on. Like, it was actually so funny. It was so funny. I did a reaction to that. I thought it was the funniest crap I've ever seen in my life. There's some shit that happens, man. Oh, man. So funny. So funny. Did we sign anybody else today? I don't know if we did. I'll find out if we did. So that's the helmet from Rager's IG post when they were signing them 2 years ago. Yeah, I thought that was what that was from. The line said Jamon Brown stepped past pro to pull up his arm sleeve. Yeah, or fix his glove, whatever he did. That video is so funny. Gabe says Rager's type of dude to act like he's hurt after dropping a pass. Yeah, that's almost all the damn time though. Just a Rager or for Brady soft balls. Who that dude said, just do a solid, Joey, and donate Rager to the sorry Jaguars should use as a tax write-off. The Eagles could do that, 100%. We got a new member to the Shake Squad Army, Patriot 1776 to the Shake Squad Soldier tier. Thank you so much, Patriot, so much, man. You're going to love it here. Definitely thank you for joining the stream, too. Thank you so much. D-Train says, I trade Rager's spot for Devon Allen without seeing Allen play. Allen just broke a record at a Turtle event, 13.11. That is crazy. Donald says, what's going on, Joe? We looking good. We're looking really good right now. I'm a little excited, and not in that way, but I'm pretty excited, though. Calgary Wings. Yo, Kelly, what's going on, man? What's up, bro? Just saw your voice. Yeah, I sent that like a week ago or something like that. I don't know if you're still on or whatnot. Some Red Dead Redemption 2. You got to hit me up, bro. We got to talk, unless you got another name. Young Mike says, Joey, did you leave your full-time job to dedicate yourself? No, I still work, dude. I still work. Surprisingly, I still work. Not as I shouldn't work, but yeah, I'm a supervisor at a company. Like I still work. So I literally work early. I work from home pretty much. Sometimes, between everything that was going on in the outside world, I was coming home. I was going back to work, then I was coming home and working from home. So I've been like almost back and forth, but I like to get out too because I don't like staying in this house all the time. So yeah, I do work as well. YouTube says, how many touchdown passes AJ Brown? Oh man, touchdown passes. He's gonna have 10 touchdowns for the year. 10. Ryan, are you saying the Money Badgers signed with he didn't sign with the Saints yet? Yeah, Deebo Samuel still wants to get traded. He still wants out, bro. Todd's the safety and generally Cheaper than corner. I say we trade for a safety. Taylor says I'd trade Rager for Tom Brady's last touchdown ball. Big Mag Mullins, what's going on, dude? I'm so stoked we picked up Kenny Brooks. He is legit steal. I gotta see. I looked over 3 guys last night. Plus, I had to do draft stuff last night. I literally put out 4 videos and 2 channel memberships last night, so it's kind of crazy. Joe says, Joey, do you see Dillard still being traded? Doesn't he have a big cap hit coming? Yeah, after this year, he's got a 12.5 million 5th-year option that the Eagles are definitely not going to take. So, Co-LCC said teams waiting until 4 p.m. tomorrow, so it doesn't cost 10 compensatory picks. I agree. So it's Smitty and AJ both having 1,000-yard seasons. Quez Watkins got to have a 1,000-yard season too, bro. No joke. Jabril Peppers wouldn't be bad either. I mean, he's coming off of a they could. I mean, they could if they wanted. Thanks to Kirk, he's the reason we got AJ. Mayor Slade says Rager. Rager the type of dude moans when he stubs his toe. That's the Dillers, the Rager first rounders could definitely free up probably at least $5 million. Tyler said use that sign to sign of safety. Mark says, Joey, what receivers do you think we cut with the AJ Brown pickup? Nobody's going to get cut. I mean, because JJ moved to tight end, Rager's going to get traded or released, hopefully, and you got a few spots open. So I don't think you're fine right now. Ryan says, just sub to your channel. Can't wait to join the chat after the Birds games. Definitely, dude. Ronnie, appreciate the sub, man. So much, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We got a super chat from Godspeed Poseidon. Saints are aggressively pursuing Bunny Badger. Yeah, let's see if like how legit this is. Like they're just trying to drive the price up. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Give it some time. Give it some time. Robson, isn't the Peppers on the Patriots? No, he was with the Giants. Todd says safety and corner if we don't believe to understand undrafted guys. We hit on TJ Edwards is undrafted. Jack Stahl is undrafted. Wasn't Corey Clement undrafted? I think. I don't even know. Or was he a 7th round pick? I totally forgot. But come on now. We said, you think Brain Convoy has a shot in the sleeper on the offense for the matter? I don't know. I got to look at more tape on him today and read more about him today. So I'm gonna have like probably a couple videos out tomorrow. So Judd said, which NFC team are you most concerned to get that first round bye? I mean, oh man. I mean, I think Tampa's going to be good this year. You know what I mean? I think Tampa's going to be good. I think the Rams are going to be good this year. Hung said, how much cap do we have? I don't even know. Does it really matter at this point? Patriot says, Goddard looks legit. He does. He looks really good. And Job as well. Josh Job looks good too. Yeah, Clement was undrafted too, bro. Come on. I know Clement was a 1-year wonder, but still, look what he did the whole year. And Clement was a running back that never got passes out of the backfield. And he had 100 yards receiving in the Super Bowl. How about that? That was great. That was fantastic. Because the Eagles among teams should sign Clemson, Justin Ross, but medicals may be a concern. That's interesting. Tyler says, yeah, but we had elite safety play Super Bowl year. LB Cobra says, Job and Strong were steals. Yeah, I totally believe it. Yeah, Strong was definitely a steal too, man. For a quarterback to come in here, he's going to give some good looks. He's going to give some good looks to our for our team, heading into, camp and free agency, being that other arm for us. Like, I feel like he's definitely going to do something special. So, guys, I feel bad for Greg Ward. He never got really a legit shot. No. Last year, he should have been starting games. He caught that touchdown in the end zone. I forgot what game it was. He came in, caught a couple touchdowns. He dropped a couple balls too because he's not playing. I mean, I don't even blame him. Eagles are forcing Rager to start every single game, not punish him, not reprimand him, just caressing his ego, just not letting him do, just getting away with all that. Why was Paul timed out? Who did Dave time out? Dave timed out Paul Molest. Oh, maybe because of his name or he said something stupid. Kurt John would pay to see Joey react live time and watching Britton Covey's career highlights for the first time. I can. I mean, usually I do those highlight videos for, channel memberships. So, I mean, that's what I usually make those for channel memberships. But maybe I'll do them for both. I don't know. Robert says we need to sign Clowney. Dave says talking about. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Nick Foles just got released. I saw that. Bring him back to Philly. We need him. Yeah. Do you think Marcus Epps, Joey? I feel like he has a lot of upside and has been working on coverage. Coaches report say no. Marcus Epps was a solid player. I'm not a big Marcus Epps fan at all. Okay, I'm not a big Marcus Epps fan. I actually really like him. I like him a lot. We'll see, but I absolutely love him. Love him. Tess Durden-Pawn says Rager reminds me of a Hannon from Little Giants movie. Ronnie says I'm still shocked that we got Dean, 2 undrafted guys, Joby and Mario. Wear such steals like how he just robbed the bank. Yeah, I totally agree, dude. I totally agree. He talking about touching kids. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Why do people do that, dude? Robert says we need to sign Clowney. Don says Saints lead the race now. I think they're just trying to drive the price. I don't think it means a damn thing, dude. Sarah says only weak people abuse others. All right there. Epps can tackle. Ron says I don't know why people are saying Jordan Davis is a bad pick. Sarah says strong people build others up, not tear them down. It is sports, my friend. It is sports. Okay, I'm sure Rager's a nice guy like everybody else, and he's fun to be around and probably the nicest guy. But he sucks. Yeah, Brett, definitely Shane. We're definitely gonna have call-in soon, man. Yeah, I think it's time for a call-in probably this week or something after the draft. Undrafted guys. I think a big call-in would I think that'd be something cool to do. Detroit says Howie's paying these undrafted too fat, man. Howie's feeling himself. Yeah, he is. He is. So who else got paid besides Goodrich that got paid a lot of money? Who else got paid a lot of money? What's going on, Love? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Eagles fans says just saw something on Facebook saying the Eagles gave Rager permission to seek a trade. I hope they did. I hope they did. Let's see. Right here. I haven't seen nothing else. There's nothing else. Sheila says if Howie's press conference yesterday, you didn't seem interested in Honeybat. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like he thought like his room has a lot more to give at safety right now. So that's what it felt like. But Moody says, mark my words, Commodores are sleeper. Really, huh? I got to check this guy out. Carson Strong got $250K. I didn't know that. Damn, really? Good for him. Adam said, do you think Andre Dillard going to make the roster? I think he will because we need a backup left tackle, and he's cheap this year. But after this year, he's going to cost $12.5 million on a fifth-year option unless you re-sign him. And you're not giving a big deal to him. Dad said, you'll sleep on my favorite late round crick. I love Grant Calcaterra. Yeah, dude, I get some like Travis Kelce vibes from him. I'm not even kidding. His separation's really good. His acrobatic catching. He's got really good catch radius. He can catch almost anything. Strong got $300K, so he got more. Noel's got $240K. All right, so is that wow? They probably paid almost like $1 million just for undrafted guys. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Probably paid $1 million or more. 240? That's a lot. Just saying. Joseph Rager couldn't play in the USFL. There's no fans there to bully. I absolutely love that statement. That is actually really funny. That's actually perfect, to be honest. That's actually a perfect statement. Perfect statement. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. Hilarious. Gotta laugh at it. Called said, I really wish we wouldn't have took Strong. I don't want another name QB named Carson on the team. Totally agree. But I like him though. He has a good attitude. He's actually a really nice guy. Really good attitude, good football mindset. So I understand it's Carson Strong, but hey, at least Wentz isn't his last name, so it's a good thing. Yeah, Landon Collins, I'm not a fan of, dude. He's more of an in the box guy. We need more of a guy that could run around the field a little bit. He just can't cover. That's the issue. Let's see. Nick Asaki says, it's sad how his publicity speak on Rager because he cries so much. Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, he's going to be here. I mean, I'm not looking for a trade. Just flat out release him. I don't even care at this point. If they paid out that much to UDFA, that means that some of the players already on the roster are not going to make it. We'll see. Colin said, it is what it is. Can't complain over the draft. Brandon says, Redskins have a good chance to be better than Dallas this year. Their defensive line is very strong. Wentz has weapons this year. Sex says, it hurts season, baby. It is. Co-LC said, Kyron Johnson has amazing personality, big pickup. Yeah, I think he has a good attitude, too. I love his attitude. So we are going to go with the stream for a couple more minutes, guys. Definitely a couple more minutes with the stream today. We almost went an hour. We almost went 2 hours today. So we're going to be streaming again tomorrow. 100%. So Nick Foles is released. Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't see nothing going on. Terrell says, how do you think Jordan Davis will do during the season? I think he'll be fine. I think he's going to learn, as he's getting more productive. I think he's going to learn from Fletch and Hargrave and some of these other guys. And I think he's going to get I think after this year, he'll be a lot better, but I think he's going to definitely do some damage this year. Brad says, that's not what I said. I said 250, 300. If that guy's getting to be on practice squad, Lynn says, Quentz quit on the team and the fans. I totally believe it. Benjamin says, just tuned in. What do you think about the undrafted free agents? Oh, I think they're great. I think Goodrich and Job are really good, man. Job could play safety and corner. I think both of them are good man-on-man press coverage. I think they're great. So I think if you're looking for a number 2 corner, I think you're going to have one right here. I think you're going to have one right now. What you have on this yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be sweet. Levin says, yes. Levin says he got benched and don't want to fight the job. He quit. YouTube said, we will sign Nick Foles to mentor Hurts. Hurts has maturity to handle the pressure. Lewis says every other position fights for a spot, but he wants to hand to it. Oh, 100%. He might have lived. Look, his dad was an NFL player, and he looks like he's living pretty well. Some of these guys that come out of college or some of these guys that, come to the NFL and they're totally like, we're poor or they just couldn't make it, or I don't know. It just depends, man. Like everyone has a different life. And since Rager's dad was in the NFL, like he was making good money. He probably was given everything. Okay, he was probably another Johnny Manziel at this point, except Rager's not going out in public and doing stupid crap. It's really the only difference to it. Isaiah says, bring Deshaun back on when you do. I'd rather have AJ Smith. Deshaun's still scary. I feel like going deep in the playoffs. Yeah, dude. Deshaun is just, he can't stay healthy. He's been on like 3 other teams. It's done. We got to stick with what we're doing. Yeah, Bears released Nick Foles. Yeah, I literally just saw it. Yeah, it's interesting. Bears released Nick Foles. Damn. Interesting. So, let me see here. The Early said the Eagles and Giants had great drafts. Rest of division didn't. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Benjamin says, what do you think about Covey? Seems like he could be an awesome punt returner for us. Randy says, did the Saints land the Badger? No, not yet. King, Lord Brunson's Burner 2.0 says, thoughts on bringing on Landon Collins. I just think he's a more in the box safety, unfortunately. So we need someone with coverage ability that can move around the field too. That's why I wanted Daxton Hill and Jaquan Brisker so badly, because they get their move around pieces. Blue States, oh no, I see the look on Joey's face when he wants to get Nick Foles. Oh no, I love Nick Foles. I'll always love Nick Foles. Do I want him? No, because I think our time is done with him, and it's just, I don't know. I just think I wish him well. I'll be forever grateful. The grateful times when he was here during the Chip Kelly days, and when obviously when he came back in 2017 and win the Super Bowl. So I really I just think we got to move on. Yeah, adding him to the coaching staff would be perfect. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I would do it. Totally do it. So, all right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We have 355 in the chat. Much love to everybody. Let's try to get this to 270 likes if we can. Thank you so much, everybody that joined the stream today. We had a lot of fun. We're going to be going over more undrafted free agents tomorrow. We'll have a couple videos and some membership videos out tomorrow. Definitely check out the memberships you guys have in the description and the pinned comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The support's been unreal, and the draft was a lot of fun, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, enjoyed everything. So we'll be back. Actually, we're supposed to have the Philly Shakedown tonight. I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be on Philly's channel, so I don't know what's going on. We're supposed to go over the draft, the undrafted free agents, some of these other guys. So I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard from him today. I texted him earlier this morning. He's 3 hours behind, so he's probably either sleeping or he's just, I don't know. He's probably busy with his family. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Like the stream if you guys have not. Try to get to 270 likes. And we're ready to go for tomorrow. So we'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll have a stream tonight. Hopefully the Philly Shakedown. I'm going to be on his channel. It's supposed to be on his channel. And that's it. So you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the next one. Shakes what up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Ooh, hold on. I messed up here. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a fantastic day. Peace out.